One, two, three.
Hey, what's up, guys? I want to do this quick video and explanation on this picture here. I posted it on the Facebook page, the group page, and it's also my opening in a video of my last video from last week. I put out. So this is an AM picture. This is a buck that we're going to be after this year. It should be a nice shooter this year. He survived, but like I said, up here is a up here AM picture. Wind direction's going this way over his back, which they like to do, and the bedding area is over here. So what this is telling me is, uh, let's see. I like this picture because it's an AM picture, like I said, and what's going on here is here's the area, and uh, north is up here. It's dead north, and east over here, west, and south. It's a little off, but whatever. The bedding area is right here. That's where these, and there's like a bunch of beds right here on the side. There's like 15 beds on this one side, and then you got a little bedding area over here, which I think the does are into too. But there's a couple single beds right here on this point, and the thing is with this, I would not hunt this area unless I had a northwest wind, because that's why they're bedding over here. They got a wind direction. They're not. They know nothing's gonna come. And there's actually beds down here too. There's beds all along this side here, but this is your concentrated area up here. But anyway, I would not hunt it. This bedding area with any kind of wind out of the east. I would hunt it out of any kind of bed over out of the west. So that's what I'm saying is with this AM picture, this deer is coming from the fields this way, and the wind's coming out of this way. And if you get an AM picture, if you set your camera back in here, way away from his bedding area or his bedding areas, you can do the research on the wind direction and which way he's going. And from what I'm learning is, if the wind's going this way and he's traveling this way, he's most likely cuts it down. He's going to be bedding here. So on like I said earlier, this is a north wind, east, west, south direction wise. Especially a northwest wind's going to come right to it. Well, what I'm going to do is sneak in from down here. Here's your wind. I call it a wind cone, where it's not going to get to him. You're going to try to come over here, and you can see already there's deer trails right here. You're going to crump them here, try to sneak up in here, and hunt accordingly. Or you couldn't come in from up there. Come up here. You can only come on this northwest. This is the northwest wind. You can only come in from the south, out of the southwest to hunt this. But I could not get into here. I couldn't come up here, and cross like most guys do. Cross this, because what's happening? Here's your wind. It's getting right to them. Guys will come in here, they'll come up to this point, cross it, try to get to this island, and blow their hunt before they're even set up. Can't do that. Got to come in from the south, stay out of that cone where it's going to reach the deer, and get right on the edge. I mean, right on the edge, up in here somewhere, or even on a transition. This buck's probably going to come up and check everything out and come up here and cross in here. And if you notice, when he's coming out of here, the wind's in his face. He got it. That's a northwest wind. Now, if I have a southwest wind coming out of this way, So you got coming from this way. That's your wind tunnel. What I'm doing is I'm coming in from this way. I'm coming in from the north, coming over here, and I'm coming this way, and I'm getting right on the edge, man, right on that edge. And anyone really is really tough is almost bulletproof is your west wind, dead west wind. I think you could still pull it off. You'd have to probably hug this. If this is wide open, you might be able to see back in here. You'd have to hug it and hunt up in here, or come up in here and get across one of these deer trails and hunt up in here. These are entryways. This is how you come in and hang and hunt. Remember, from what I'm seeing this year, these deer, the way they're traveling in the morning, here's your bedding area. Once again, if he's coming this direction and traveling here and get to the bedding here, he wants to go here because the wind's coming out of this direction or this direction. I think he's going to probably come out here and J-hook somehow. I couldn't tell you, maybe not. Nothing's 100%, and even this stuff's not 100%. But this is pretty liable stuff I've been looking at, and me and Nick been figuring out. And you got to watch your pictures, man. Your cameras are back in here, way away from where you're going to hunt, way away. And we'll even measure that. Here's your beds, your cameras. See that? Over 350 yards away. You're not going to bother that spot. So, I know the season's a couple months away. It's just something to think about. Remember, your trail cam pics are going to help you. Look at the ones in the morning and look at the ones that look at your buck pictures that are in the AM and the direction they're heading. And then what you want to do is go to weatherunderground.com, reference the picture, reference the day and the time, and see what wind is going. And I've been doing this all year, and I bet you out of 20 pictures, 19 of them have the where he's going in the morning. The wind is going over his back, blowing towards the bedding, and it's going to really break down your morning hunts and figuring out where to hunt at, because the wind's coming out of this way all day and all morning and all most of the day. I'm pretty good idea if you know the area, and boots on the ground is going to confirm all this. This is where this certain buck we're hunting is going to be. So I am sneaking in here and setting up and waiting for him to come out and hopefully get a shot. So that's just a little description of what I had of this picture here. This picture says a lot. AM picture, wind direction, bedding's this way. So if you look at it, once again, bedding, travel in the AM, pics right here. Got a picture of him right here. He's going to be He's going to be in this bedding area on a northwest wind during the day. If it's in the morning, an AM pick is caught here, and cell cam is going to really be helpful with this. But on public, it's pretty tempting to, or not tempting. It's pretty scary to put a cell phone camera out on a public property. I wouldn't, but cell cam guys, you're using these cell cameras. This is really going to help you. Bedding area and wind direction. You got to look at your pictures. You got to your AM pictures are going to tell you where your bucks are going to be bedding that day, and it's going to help you plan your hunts for that following night. So keep that in mind, guys, and as usual, I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned. Got more videos coming. I got all my trail cams out. They're soaking up information for us, and I'm going to go over a lot of them. I'm going to have a try to have a three-part video of when I go collect my trail cams. What me and Nick do. So, all right, guys, appreciate you watching. Stay tuned, and as usual, subscribe and like to the Buck Psych.